Give a hoot, help purify Belize. Give a hoot, don't pollute, help purify Belize. There's a big old fish down there. There's a dead crab there. Ooh, and then there's a big old termite mound with a, looks like a baby iguana on there. Didn't I think termites would be able to eat mangrove because it's a hardwood. It's equivalent to the denseness of the sapodilla. Can also use the mangrove to do trim. So gorgeous and beautiful. I appear over here and there's several yellow butterflies just floating around outside of the mangrove and within the mangrove. Key events: San Pedro was hit by several hurricanes, once in 1942 and then a second time in 1961. The community came together and they rebuilt the church with help from Papa Blake. This just looks like a beautiful shot from here. Up and close. Looks like it's a little knot. Trying my best to capture before. So life in San Pedro during the 40s and up to the 70s was characterized by a small, close-knit community focused on fishing, coconut harvesting, with limited infrastructure and basic amenities. There was no tourism, or tourism kind of like maybe was starting to take footing and take flight during the 50s and 60s. That's gorgeous right there. Beautiful fence right there. So life, daily life back then was kind of like tough. A lot of the men had to leave the island to go seek work elsewhere. There were no doctors. Modern day amenities that I think the machine might be too loud. So the modern day amenities and all that stuff that we have access to today did not exist back then. They had to rely. There were no doctors, electrical issues on the island back then. They had to rely on herbal remedies and other bush remedies to maintain and keep their health in case someone got sick. So they used like a lot of traditional remedies and herbal remedies to help maintain their health. There were no post office, no communication with the outside world. Electricity was limited. There were no ice factories, no specialized stores. There was foams thing down there on the road. You can use that to melt it down, and then you can use that to waterproof certain areas. It's perfect to waterproof concrete, stuff that's being come in contact with water a lot. Don't be a litter bug. One of my piece of documents fell out of the cart. I don't know if they have anyone coming here to pick up trash, but I'm most definitely not going to leave trash. That's the Caribbean Sea right there. Since I stopped, let me see if I can brush up on some information. So corn was a staple, and San Pedro began exporting the island and experiencing tourism in the late 50s. It's funny how they fight against the roots, man. And let's be honest, not all the guys that have Nati or Bongo or Rasta here in the great nation of Belize are Rastas. I totally get that and I understand, but you see how they're advertising it and they're selling it, but they're so quick to want to exclude, especially those that hold strong and dear to the faith. Of the colors. White picket fences. Mess up the colors a second time. Just to capture that, because that's everywhere. But that right there, I love the colors. And those two right there that they're building. The white one right there has solar panels on the roof. Slash and burn. This is what you call the washboard effect. The washboard effect. On my laundry. Yeah, this road, this section of the road is definitely the one has a major washboard effect. Those elephant foot like leaves, those are the local sea grapes. There's tons of it on this road. That definitely reminds me just a smidge of Costa Rica. Gotta love the colors here, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry, I didn't want to stop in the sun because car won't have to be a part of this shot. You said this is a hotel there. We be jamming, boat bar. This is a police station. If you ever need help or assistance, you can just stop on in or information. I guess use them as like a information booth. They provide me with information this morning. Wonder if this is the same as the ice cream shop that they have in San Ignacio. There's a bodega right here. There's quite a lot of cool stuff back there, but don't know if I want to go back there. But yeah, there's a little mini bodega right here. That's cute. Oh. Saying they have no dumping, but there's trash everywhere. Morning. Yes, it's only a fence, but it's still pretty cool. It took me a while before I could get to this. The first ever hotel The Holiday Hotel opened in 1965, marking a step towards tourism and stepping away from fishing and coconut production. Your house used to own a property across the street. I don't know if they still do. I highly recommend if you ever need any type of clothing and stuff, please go in here. They were the most friendly and helpful when I came here, with the security guard on the backside as well. They had a security on the backside that was super helpful. But there's a bodega in there, a boutique in there, not bodega, a boutique in there. So go in there and check them out. There are really loving, kind ladies in there. This is what they said that is their parking lot. If you are a non-guest, you can come and park and stay there and gain access to there. There's another way you can gain access. I was saying they say you can claim and take access through here to the beach. Alright, I'm just coming because I see all kind of craziness happening, and they told me I could gain access to the beach from here yesterday, but I don't think it's possible. Yeah.
right here with habanero pepper.
Stop and support, guys. Come on.
Stop and support our Belizean tamales.
Check on my little sister. I don't even know what.
Halal the hard way.
Right. Oh! Detour, road closed. Gotta take the long way. So a few years after that, San Pedro received or had its first commercial flight traveling, followed a few years after the Holiday Hotel, which opened in 1965. San Pedro officially became a town in the year 1984. San Pedro officially became a town in the year 1984. With the effects of the hit song from Madonna, La Isla Bonita boost the island popularity during the 80s. The island has become a thriving tourist destination due to the Belize Great Barrier Reef, scuba diving, snorkeling, the hit song La Isla Bonita. So, La Isla Bonita lyrics were a tribute to the beauty of the Latino people. Isla Bonita single was released on February 25th, 1987 from the True Blue album. So Papa Blake was Ambergris Caye, Belize, known as James Howell Blake, the son of James Humes Blake. His father purchased the island on an auction in 1869. James Howell became known as Papa Blake, lived a very passionate and fruitful life on the island of San Pedro, marrying Anita Alamia. The lake, well, the Blakes live in a house, and he was also involved in logwood cutting, chicle industry, the coconut industry, or coconut harvesting, providing employment for locals. The house that they live in was known as the Blake House as well. This is a little oasis on the island. Genuinely an oasis within an oasis. We do work for like, shares, and comments. There's also a membership and other information and things that you can partake in the about section on the channel. Oh, there's coconuts on this farm too.